What up, IG? What up, YouTube? However you're tuning in. But I want to address Av, Ave, McCree on how he wants to say that EA Ski has not contributed to the community. All I want to say is EA Ski has saved me a bunch of money by not falling to industry traps. Let me repeat that again. He has saved me a lot of money by not falling for industry traps. He legitimately cares about our community, where a lot of people, they don't even care. They just want to get NPCs for free. And we all know if you don't speak highly of the NPC, what they're going to do, they're going to snatch it out the way. That's what they're going to do. You got to speak highly on this device to keep getting another NPC or to keep getting the plays. And there's nothing to do. There's no hating on anybody that want to be a, how would I word it, a YouTube influencer. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, is a YouTube influencer really going to tell you the truth about a device? Or they not? He gave me advice. Man, your beats sound good, but it sound thin. I'm like, damn, that really hit. It hit because it is the truth. Like, man, you need to run through some analog equipment. If you look over here, I got this SSL 6. So I took his advice. I'm like, damn, that may have hurt my feelings, but let me listen to an A and B comparison. And the A and B comparison, when I run it through this, compared to running it through my NBC Live or my NBCX, it's night and day. So as a consumer of an NBC product, which changed my life totally, because I was like, damn, the NBC, it works how I think, how I want to make transitions in the beats or songs and all this, that, and the third. It makes totally sense. But at the end of the day, you're selling your product to a consumer. How does it sound? And that's what people miss. How does it sound? You got workflow and then you got sound. At the end of the day, I would love to have them both. So it's like, what do you want? So should I take advice from a YouTube influencer who has 120,000 followers? Or should I take advice from a guy who has plaques upon industry connections? I would be a fool not to take his advice. Because he's trying to tell you, like, man, it sounds dope. Or, man, it sounds dope, but it's thin. And when you go to a major record label, they just push you out the side door because they didn't like the sonic dynamics of it. So my point is that listen to the people who actually have the experience compared to a person or an influencer who gets free gear, who is basically paid to say positive things about something. So that's my thoughts on it. I'm not hating on anybody who bought it, because to me, yeah, it looks dope. It looks good. But does it sound good compared to the old school equipment? No. So to me, my personal feelings, I'll be a fool not to listen to a person who has platinum hits over a person who just get free gear. And I hope that makes sense. And I'm also related to when I first started getting into music, I had a computer. I'm going into Guitar Center. If you're in Albuquerque, you know about Guitar Center. You may or may not. But I'm pretty sure you know about Guitar Center. So I'm going in there, yeah, I want this, that, and that, this, that, and the third. And they're like, oh, what's your interface? I'm running through a PC. on my computer. Are you serious? You running through a PC on your computer? A real cheap computer, or you can get an M Audio, you can get a Presonus, you can do an Inbox. But me being so young and naive, I didn't know my hand from my ass as far as that concerned. Apologize on cussing, but that person behind that desk was like, you know what? If you want to really do beats, you want to record, you need to get something that's going to sound good. And also, why do we as people, we're going to throw in the race card, black people, want to hate on the older generation and say that they're old? Really? Are you serious? Are they really old, or are they really trying to help you? So we gotta throw that away. We gotta throw that in the trash, because these white genres of music, young, old, they don't say that, oh, you're old, whoop-de-whoop, this and third, you're some old, fill in the blank. They support their people, but we don't support our people. So when you have somebody who's on a higher stature, that they work with the Dr. Dre's, that they work with the Spice Ones, that they work with the Loonies, it's endless. I keep going on about Ski and what he's produced. So when you fill in the blank on him, man, you ain't nothing but a bozo, man. Like, I can't even respect you as a human being because you're being very disrespectful. That's my opinion. If you reply to this, I'm not going to reply back. It is what it is. But as Jay-Z said, when you bark up that tree may fall on you.